So a friend of mine recommended a documentary for me to watch. It's called Hikikomori Pilgrimage. You can find it in the NHK website, Japan. I'll put down a link in the description if you want to watch as well. So basically, the documentary is about a group of 5 guys in Japan who went on a pilgrimage in Shikoku Island. So basically, what a hikikomori is a word in Japan that they call people who are, I'm just gonna read it here. It describes people who shut themselves away from society, sometimes for months, sometimes for decades. They stay in their rooms, cut off from school, work, even family. And it's not because they're lazy, it's because the pressure, the shame, the expectations, they just get too heavy. So, in other words, they're like introverts, but on an extreme level. So back to the documentary. These 5 guys who are hikikomori decided to go on a pilgrimage in Shikoku Island, Japan, instead of being shut-ins. It's a 1,200 kilometer route consisting of 88 Buddhist temples that serves like a checkpoints. Traditionally, people do the Shikoku pilgrimage as a reflection, rebirth, or for healing. But for these 5 guys, it's more like a chance to, step back into the world again. So during the pilgrimage, you get to see these guys bond with each other, sort of like a band of brothers, because they share about their past experiences, and they share meals. They also try or start encouraging each other whenever one of them or 2 of them is having a hard time during the pilgrimage. Spoiler alert, 2 or 3 guys were left at the end. None of them died. It's just that 2 of the 5 guys halfway in the pilgrimage decided or finally had an idea on what they're gonna do next in their lives. So they bid their farewell like halfway to the journey. So basically, the pilgrimage isn't just a physical journey. It's more like therapy, sense of community, and also kind of like a reset button for them. So after watching the documentary, I went on Reddit and found some reviews or comments because I got kind of interested with the topic itself of the documentary. And I'm just gonna read some of the comments here. People were saying how much they related to it. One person mentioned how the hardest part isn't just being isolated, it's that your family often doesn't really understand, or they stop reaching out. That particular silence can hurt more than the isolation itself. Others said that they found the pilgrimage inspiring. Just seeing these guys walk together gave them hope, like if they can take that first step, maybe I can too. Some even talked about walking, just moving your body can feel like therapy when your mind is stopped. They said hikikomori isn't just a personal issue, it's a social one. Japan's aging population, the pressure to succeed, the lack of support system, it all plays a role. For starters, the one with the society one. In an Asian country, or most Asian countries where families have these standards or expectations to their kids or other family members are really high, it can really be daunting to that person. For me, example, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I am the eldest of the 4 brothers and the big bro. When I was growing up, there was already a standard for me to succeed in life so I can be a role model to my other brothers. I'm not saying that I am a failure now, but at some point in my life, I felt like a failure because I stopped college. I stopped college not because I failed. I stopped college because of financial issues. The tuition here is really high. Anyway, so after I stopped college because of financial issues, I shut myself in my room most of my time, spending my days just waking up, eating, watching, sleeping, That's it. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a backup plan. I didn't have any goals whatsoever. But I see my friends and other family members like moving up or growing. I kind of felt the pressure of being left out most of the time. But later I realized I need to step out too. I need to step up. Because of course I can't just be kind of like a bum inside our house. I need to move forward with my life. The thing is about the Hikikomori, they couldn't do that for themselves. I'm not dissing anyone. I'm just saying that a lot of people who feel that they're failures in life don't have moral support. They don't have a good support system that can help them motivate themselves. You need a good support system to help pick yourself up. You know the saying that no man is an island? It works here. So it's kind of like that. Yes, you can be accountable. Yes, you can feel a sense of responsibility. But if you're in an environment where no one supports you morally or gives you motivation to do better, then you're just gonna be stuck. A good support system is really important for anyone or for everyone. There are even support animals. Support is very important. But unfortunately, it's not like that for everyone. For my own personal reflection, watching these guys reminded me that healing doesn't have to be done alone. It can be shared with someone else. Like, it doesn't happen when you're locked away in your room, trying to think of solutions and getting frustrated in the end. It happens when you share the road with someone else. Like I said, a good moral support system. Just talking to someone, walking with someone. So it kind of made me think about my life too. I don't think I need to walk a 1,200 kilometer route to 88 temples to, reflect on the things that I need to do with my life or for me to take the next step in my life. But maybe something similar, like a step forward reconnecting with my loved ones, my friends, and other people I care about. Because honestly, the hardest part is not the distance, it's actually taking the first step. So yeah, Hikikomori Pilgrimage isn't just a documentary. It's kind of like a reminder, even though you've been stuck for years, you need to still move forward, one step at a time. So I think that about wraps it up for this video commentary. It's my first one. I do hope you guys were entertained. And thanks again, Raymond, for the recommendation. I'll put a link to the video in the description, so if you guys want to watch the documentary, go ahead, enjoy. And see you guys next time. Bye.